Phil, I am so excited to get to know you. You have such an interesting story. Not only did you grow up in the San Diego area, but now you're buying it, quite literally. So tell me why you wanted to get interested in real estate.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. Yeah, it's really exciting. We grew up here. We're locals in San Diego and went to school here, locally at San Diego State. Great school, great business school. And we ended up in real estate. And as real estate agents, we just saw a great need in the market. And we decided to create iBuySD. We give homeowners another option. So right now in the market, if you look at it, we have over 3 months of inventory. So what that means is it takes over 3 months on average, over 90 days right now, to get a home sold. And that's a really long time. So if you're planning to move and buy a house in Texas with a new build or something like that, and you have a date you needed to close on, and the buyer backs out, you're in a really tough spot. What we do is we guarantee that closing date. You pick your own closing date, no repairs, nothing needed, and you literally can just pack your suitcase and leave.
And especially if it's taking months to sell a home, I imagine that can be really inconvenient for the homeowner. People coming through your house, making sure everything looks perfect all the time, so you're really eliminating that hassle element.
Yeah, we make it really easy. So there's no open houses, you don't have to have showings at 6 o'clock, no showings at all. People literally pack their suitcase and head on out, and it's a done deal.
Well, I think everybody at home really just wants to get the most bang for their buck. People really want to make sure they're making money and keeping money in their pockets. So you have some tips for all of us. If we're getting ready to sell our home, maybe in the near future, what are some of the ways we can invest in our home to get the most for it?
That's a wonderful question. I feel like it really changes. Every couple of years, we're seeing a different trend. Right now, if I had $10,000 that I was gonna put in my house before sale, I would put it in 2 things. The first thing I would do is bright white paint. People love the bright white open concept, beautiful rooms. And I'd also put it in flooring. Like a light white oak flooring right now is in. Those 2 items, you could spend $5 grand each and you'd get probably 10 to 1 on your money.
All right, and then you're also not really having to stage as much too, right? If you go with a company like yours.
Yeah, no staging, no cleaning. You don't even have to remove items in the home you don't want. It's that easy.
So why do you think more people aren't just calling you from the beginning? Because I think a lot of people want to go that traditional real estate route. This is becoming more popular though.
It is. There's more and more companies doing what we do. We are San Diego's largest. We do 3 times as much as our nearest competitor because we've been here for so long, and we're locals. And I think the more people find out that there are other options, the more we see people are choosing this option.
Let's talk a little bit more just about the San Diego market in general, because we are seeing this inventory that you mentioned for the first time in years. Why are houses sitting?
I know, it's not a lack of people wanting to live here. We just had a recent study come through that Gen Z and millennials, this is the #1 destination in the United States. So it's a great place to live, right? We love the sun. It's just affordability. Interest rates at 7% are just not affordable. You know, what it cost to buy a house a couple years ago when I got my interest rate at 2.5%, like most of us out here, it's almost double now with the way interest rates are at. So it's really, really tough to afford a house. So I think that's why we're seeing the most inventory 3 months now that we've seen in the last decade.
All right, and you did mention you are like the biggest company in the area doing this. iBuySD has such a great reputation. How many people are working with you? I mean, tell me just a little bit about your company as a whole, because we love supporting local businesses like yours.
Yeah, so we have all local employees. So when you call us, you work with someone here from San Diego, could even be your neighbor. And we have over 70 employees right now here in San Diego.
Wow, that's huge. Well, if somebody wants to work with you or one of your many talented, smart, experienced employees, what's the best way to get that conversation
The best way
started?
is you just go online, you just go to ibuySD.com and give us a call, or we'll reach out to you soon.
Awesome. Well, Phil, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.